we made a sort of a bench to lie down, and we had some water and bread we took down, because we stayed previously we used to stay 2 days in there, 10 of us. And that day we went down the same, and it was a few hours later we heard that they're coming down, probably the Germans, soldiers or whoever they were. They came running down the basement and starting to dig, to look for bunkers, because they knew that there are hiding places. And they couldn't find the opening, so they saw we had pipes that we had the air coming in. And they noticed those pipes, and they covered them up, just stuffed them up with something and covered them. And we heard that they left. So we had trouble breathing, we saw that. So my brother tried to open that entrance, and that's all I remembered. And I got dizzy and I fell. And the next day, my aunt, my mother's sister, came with her daughter. She also was somewhere in hiding. When the Germans left, she came out, and she knew where our hiding place is. So she came and tried to open it. She opened it and came down. She was sure that we are still there. She came down, and she saw that it was dark in there. They put a candle on, but it wouldn't burn because there was no air there. And she brought some people who were left in the ghetto, and they came down and they pulled out. Everybody was dead, suffocated. 10 people that were there. My father, my brother, his 2 daughters, and there was my brother's wife, other brother's wife with her 3 children, and my sister. It was 10 of us. And when they pulled me out, I don't know, I was the first one to fall, and I was with my nose to the ground. Maybe that's why I had a little air. And then I had a garter belt to hold up my stockings, and all the other bodies were on top of me. So when they pulled that off, and I was all swollen, after 24 hours I was like that. So when they pulled that off, maybe this woke me up some. I don't know, when they pulled me out, I blinked my eyes something, and they noticed it. So they started to pour water over me, and I remember I opened my eyes, and I was so mad that I slept so good. I had such a sound sleep. I felt like they woke me up. I didn't realize. And then when I started to notice things, I was in my bed, and a doctor was still in the ghetto, Dr. Graf, and he gave me a needle or something. And I saw him, and I said, "What's going on?" He said, "You are alive." I grabbed him by the neck. I said, "Where's my sister?" And I saw faces. Some people were around me that I never met, from whoever was left. They came to look what happened. So I wanted to choke him, that guy. I said, "What the hell did you wake me up?" I was alone.